So he's mentioned, Mufti Shafi Sahib rahmatullahi alayhi, he's mentioning important rule, a statement from Hazrat Thani rahmatullahi alayhi. And Hazrat Maulana Shafi Thani rahmatullahi alayhi, he says that in summary is that ibadat mein ji lagana matloob hai, ibadat mein ji lagana matloob hai, ji lagna chunke ikhtiyari nahi, uska hukam bhi nahi. Basically saying here, we are commanded to put our mind, our heart and soul into the ibadah. So when you start salah, make sure that then now you perform the salah according to sunnah. You fold your hands correctly, you put your eyes in the correct place, and according to that, what do? You perform your salah. But whether your heart becomes attached to salah, meaning you have full concentration, your mind doesn't waver, that's not in your control. Do you understand? So what's our object? What are we commanded to do? What are we mukallaf of? We are mukallaf of trying our best to carry out the ibadah according to sunnah. Yes? Like, okay, if you say, well, I'm getting distracted, well, why are you putting your eyes that way for? Put your eyes down. You put your eyes down, you're setting your tilawah, you're doing qira'ah, and then your mind wanders a bit, then that's not in your control. You understand? That's not in your control. What's in your control? To just put your utmost effort. Tilawah, you do wudu, sit with the Quran in front of you, and you're just trying to read using all the adab. Now, if you have full concentration in your tilawah, or whether you start crying in tilawah, whether you feel really attached to the tilawah, that's ghayr ikhtiyari. That's not in your control. You're not responsible for that. What are you responsible for? Just sitting down and trying your utmost to read the Quran in the best way possible. With tajweed, with the correct rules, that's what you're responsible for. Do you understand? So we have to remember this. But as I mentioned before last time as well, that even in those, sometimes what do we have? Even in those things which are not in our control, there are sometimes a step to make it under our control. Are you following me? So for example, if you learn tajweed, then if you learn the Quran, recite the Quran properly, then by reading it properly, that helps in concentration in tilawah. If you go to the masjid early, you avoid distraction before salah, you're trying to clear your mind before salah, then that will help in your salah. So the concentration in salah is not directly under your control, but the thing that leads to the concentration in salah is under your control. You understand? So you can try to do that. You know, sometimes people say, oh, well, salah is not under my control. So it's two extremes. They worry so much. Is my salah even accepted? I keep on having these thoughts. Don't worry, perform your salah. And then some people are like so negligent. Say, oh yeah, I can't control it, so let me just perform salah however I want. I say, well, at least try to make, so what makes the salah, don't become so like despondent that because you don't have concentration in salah, you think salah is useless. And then don't become so negligent that you think, oh, it doesn't matter. The whole life I'll die, I don't have concentration in my salah. I said, no, well, currently I don't have concentration in my salah, but what I can do is I can say, well, you know what, before salah, 15 minutes I have an alarm, and then I start doing wudu. And I leave my phone on one side, I go to the masjid early, sit in the masjid with concentration, learn the azkar of salah, the meaning of the azkar of salah, learn the meaning of the qira'ah. That will help you eventually. So when you're at this, so there's one level where the minimum. When you're at the minimum, you've done your responsibility. But make an effort to then try to gain higher levels. You understand?